What if I told you your bank account isn't creating most of your financial stress? I know that kind of sounds ridiculous because we've been taught that more money equals less stress. And don't get me wrong, money matters. Paying your bills matters. Building wealth matters. But have you ever noticed something? Some people have very little money and seem peaceful. And other people make 6 or 7 figures and they're constantly anxious, constantly worried, or constantly chasing the next thing. So maybe the number isn't the whole story. Maybe the bigger issue is our relationship with money. Maybe it's our thoughts about money. Maybe it's the emotional state we're bringing into the experience. Here's what I've noticed. Most people believe when I make enough money, then I'll be able to relax. Or when I hit that number, then I'll feel safe. When I finally get ahead, then I'll be happy. But the finish line keeps moving. You get a raise, then your expenses increase. You pay off debt, then something breaks. You hit a financial goal, then immediately create another one. And before you know it, you're still waiting for permission to feel okay. You're still waiting for money to create peace. But peace doesn't usually work that way because money doesn't automatically change your emotional state. In many cases, it amplifies it. If you're grateful, money often creates more opportunities. If you're fearful, money often creates bigger fears, more responsibility, more pressure, and more things to lose. This is why you see people win the lottery and end up right back where they started. It's why some wealthy people remain miserable. The issue wasn't the money. The issue was the state they brought into the experience. And I think this is where appreciation becomes so important. Not because appreciation is magical, and not because you could sit on your couch and think positive thoughts and money falls from the sky. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying appreciation changes what your brain notices. Most people spend all day focused on what's missing, what they don't have, what hasn't happened yet, what's wrong, what's behind, what's overdue, and what's not enough. And when that's your focus, your brain starts filtering reality through scarcity. But appreciation shifts that filter. You start noticing what is working, the skills you've built, the opportunities you've been given, the lessons you've learned. You've noticed the people that care about you and the fact that you survived every challenge life has thrown at you so far. You start realizing that there's already abundance in your life. And here's the interesting part. People tend to make much better decisions from appreciation than they do from panic. Because panic narrows your focus. Appreciation expands it. Which brings me to something else. Most people think they have a money problem, but sometimes they actually have an energy problem. They're exhausted, burnt out, emotionally drained, and a lot of times running on fumes. And then they wonder why opportunities aren't showing up. But your best ideas don't show up when you're overwhelmed. Your creativity doesn't show up when you're stressed out. Your confidence doesn't show up when you're exhausted. Energy creates opportunities. Opportunities create value, and value often creates more money. But we skip that first step. We chase money while neglecting the state that helps us create it. So no, I'm not saying money doesn't matter. It absolutely does. But if you spend your entire life waiting for money to create peace, you may spend your entire life moving the finish line. Peace isn't the reward. Peace is the foundation. It's the place you build from. It's a state that allows you to think clearly, make better decisions, see opportunities, and create value. And ironically, that's often when your financial life begins to improve. So if you're feeling stressed about money today, maybe don't start by asking yourself, how can I make more? Maybe start by asking, what state am I bringing to my money? Because your thoughts create your feelings, Your feelings influence your actions, and your actions create your results. So master your state, and what you seek will follow. Follow for more. I love you. Bye. If this helps shift your state even a little, there's another video right here that will take you deeper. And if you're working on mastering your mindset, your energy, your life, I'd love to have you here. So make sure you subscribe. How you think is how you feel, and how you think and feel is exactly what you get. So master your state, and what you seek will follow.